About how you start, it's how you finish, right?
It's always about how you finish. It'd be nice to start out a little stronger, but we talk to the guys every time we've played them over the last the 4 previous games. There's been big pendulum swings at the game. In fact, 2 of them we were down at halftime and came back. One of them we were tied at halftime. Obviously, there's a lot of passion and emotion in this game, so it was really about staying consistent with the game plan and what we wanted to do.
What do you attribute, after that first quarter when it was all Consol, what do you attribute the shift in momentum to?
I'd have to say the things that we do at any given point are built on the things that we've done in the past. And so, we kind of got our teeth kicked in last week in the first half against Georgetown, and the kids battled back and rallied, and I think that the way that they responded at halftime last week taught them that we just need to persevere and we can do good things. Fortunately, the hole tonight wasn't quite as deep as it was last week, and we were able to overcome them.
Coach, what was the message at halftime to your players? You had given up the 21 points, had started to push back. What was your message to your team down 8?
It was real similar to what I told them last week. I said, you remember what I said last week and how we played in the second half? It was a reiteration of what I told them in pregame, that we knew that it was going to be a pendulum game. We knew that they were talented and strong and going to be able to do things, and we just had to respond one step at a time. And then we also talked, we had some personnel issues and some uncharacteristic miscues, perhaps attributed to the atmosphere and all that, I don't know, but it was just really a matter of focusing the guys on stuff we do.
How good was Aiden tonight and just battling through what looked like some cramps maybe?
Yeah, he did cramp up a couple times. He, probably didn't drink any Gatorade today or water. But he did a great job. He's a strong runner. He sees the field really well. He sees the creases. And it's huge for him to be able to take plays that might be 1 or 2 yards and turn them into 5 or 6. And obviously some big plays as well.
You guys have kind of had to tap into the depth chart a little as the season's gone on. Tonight you pulled some guys from defense over in some key situations. What's that kind of just say about where you guys have been able to find playmakers in key spots?
Our kind of a thing we've repeated is find a way. We've got to find a way with who we have to get the job done, whatever the job is that night, whatever they're giving us on the other side of the ball, or whatever the weather's giving us or the situation. And I think that it's, we say all in. And I think it shows that our kids are all in.
You mentioned the atmosphere earlier. Just did you take it all in? What'd you notice from it?
Sure. So it was what I told the kids, at least for me. I said, when you come out, enjoy it, look around. It's great to see so many people from our community on what was kind of a dreary night to start out with, show up and support the kids. And I said, we want to enjoy that. We want to look around and sort of let the moment sink in. I told them when I was a senior in high school way back in 1989, we had a game exactly like this in the 9th game of the year, where there was 2 great teams battling it out at the top of the district with a huge crowd, and I still remember it, all these years later. Yet, once we start the game, it's what we always do. We do the same warm-up every game because it's just the way we get ready. Once the game starts, we're focused in on the assignments.
Do you think maybe the return of the game is just good for the community overall?
Sure, most definitely. College Station still thinks we're a small town, which I love. We've got a lot of people that have moved here since I came to A&M in the 90s, and we still want to maintain the fabric of that. So I think that being able to have a good, clean, competitive game, obviously it feels great because we won, but Consol's an outstanding football program. They do a great job. They have a great record year after year. Coach Fedora and his staff are outstanding coaches, and so for us in this relatively small community to be able to put forth a product like this and a game like this, I think it speaks volumes.
And just how important was it to get the win, staying in the hunt for the district championship?
Sure. We want to do that. This was a big game because it could have put us all over the map as far as playoff implications, and we want to have an opportunity to see if we can at least get a share of the district title, and we had to win tonight to do that.
Guy you didn't have last week, Tony Hamilton, came in, did a little bit of everything, scored the go-ahead touchdown or the game-tying touchdown, had the game-sealing interception. What does getting him back mean for your team?
Oh, yeah, he's a very good player, and he's knowledgeable. He played some running back earlier on in his career, and we wanted to take advantage of that. He's a tough, hard-nosed football player, but he's also got some smarts and savvy about the game. And, you just saw him demonstrate that all over the place tonight.